because it means that I get to do all these in.
We're live.
Oh, we're live.
We're live.
Now I've got to try and talk and do the Facebook admin.
So basically,
which takes me forever.
With or without you, we were just chatting about Man City. Really,
Yeah.
now they got a spot on as well as the pad effect.
So yeah, we had to do some stuff to get ready.
Mm-hmm.
So we did go live briefly.
Then we need to do our hair. We need to do our makeup.
Yeah, I had to do that.
Done all that. Now we're just inviting. In the meantime, we'll be going through the latest offering, which was last night. We didn't do one last night because, look, there's a stupid amount of football on, and we would have been absolute heathens if we'd actually missed the football, which was on show. We saw a whole variety of games last night, including boring Arsenal and really boring Man United.
They were. I saw a tweet which was very, very good, which someone just put Louis van Gaal. And then, like, a quote, Man United are boring. And then it was Mourinho just saying, hold my drink, I'll show him boring. Because it wasn't the most interesting of games.
Not thrilled with that?
No. Do you know what was in the most boring game last night? That was Liverpool.
That was the 0-0, but it always went next to the 90th minute, right?
Yeah. But then the Arsenal-West Ham game.
Solanke, yeah, that's boring. Do you see how happy... It's not... Do you know why I think it's nice? Because it gave Davie Moyes a smile, and I haven't seen that smile on Davie Moyes' face for so long.
It was nice to see him smile.
He smiles. Look, he's smiling if he's not losing, obviously. But I thought that was a lovely thing. I never thought he's able to smile now. I just thought it was just his stony Scotch face.
Yeah, no, I didn't think he could smile anymore. I thought he'd forgotten.
Yeah, so that was really nice. It was nice to see that, wasn't it? And they almost did it strangely, against Man City as well. Remember that? That was a couple of weeks ago.
They've had good games. They've had good.
What's the secret? What's Moyes? What's he up to?
He found his smile.
Is his smile triggered? Does he get like erect when he's just like full on defiant defended?
Yeah,
I think that's where he gets his magic from. His gusto.
Well, while I'm finishing doing this, what do you think?
I think that the fact is that he's just staunch defending has got him prepped and primed and ready to rock and roll. You know, I don't know what he's done to change the setup. Really, can you see anything in the way West Ham play?
I don't know what's happened. It seems they have turned the corner. The last three games they've had. The game against Man City, and I think they will have taken encouragement from that, albeit it was a loss. They will have taken, I think, encouragement from it because they did play very well. And then they beat Chelsea on the weekend. And then, yeah, last night they got a 0-0. Now, you look at those three games 2 weeks ago, and you go, right, well, Moyes has now got to turn this around very quickly, and they've got Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal. They're not the best games.
And I was 11 live. So.
And now he's 11 it.
Yeah. So that was intriguing. And then you've also got the big Sam the Man effect as well, which is something we'll debate a bit later on. But yeah, we'll just buzz through a couple of these bits and pieces. So Big Sam's army marched on with a 1-0 against Newcastle, which was fine. I thought the Southampton last game was really, really interesting to watch as well. I did enjoy that. Okazaki proved his worth. He's weight in gold. I think he'll really get back in. I think he makes a massive impact on that team.
Yeah, he is. He's in the radar sort of player, isn't he? But Mahrez is just something else.
Mahrez.
He is.
Is he someone else?
He is someone else. He's one hell of a player. He's a great player.
When he wants to, yeah.
So we got a high there.
Yes, Carl.
In.
Get stuck in there. Chich, obviously.
Chich, in.
Love it. Lower it.
Sorry, I'm still doing some Facebook ad, but this takes ages.
You just carry on. We'll just.
I need you to carry this.
I can't carry the torch on my own. It's a heft. this weight's got heft to it.
Yeah,
I can't talk to myself.
Right.
But I can do a little rant about goalkeepers in the meantime.
I'm very nearly done. I just need to now share the YouTube link. Well, I mean, I realise that this is really boring, but to be honest, it is crucial. Safe, yes, Church. This is absolutely crucial, or no one is going to watch unless I do this.
We don't need to look.
Do you know
we've got Chich, we've got
Chich
Carl.
is in. Chich and Carl and look, there's a few of you in now.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favour? All of you share this link. I know I say it every week, but if you could all click share, that would be really appreciated.
So today the setup's not going to be any different. We're going to play absolutely trash FIFA and talk loads of nonsense. If you want to join the nonsense, just message us on the comments, and we'll take it into consideration. We love all that.
Yeah, get involved.
Because otherwise, just two of us chatting.
Yeah, but get involved.
Which we'll do anyway. Which we did just before this stream. Actually,
we did. To be honest, that's what we do.
And we're bloody good at doing it.
Exactly, because we hang out. Believe it or not, our relationship is not contained by social media. When we hang out, we tend to just chat, and a lot of the time that is about football.
Yeah, I like the relationship.
Yeah, it's a relationship. It is a relationship. It is a relationship. It is a relationship.
We're in. We're bonded to, and that's it. You can't change that.
Exactly. So yeah, we'll just be doing it. But yeah, if you could all.
There we go. We'll see you
go up. Oh, we'll get on to that now. Let me
Chich.
change one more.
Let him do some more social media.
Yeah, let me just do one more.
And then he'll come back to you. You'll let that marinate for a little bit.
I literally got to share one more.
You know, the realistic nature of football and the fickleness of it.
We'll answer that question if you can tell me that you've shared the link. Click share. It's right there in front of you. Just click share. Click share, and we're in. We'll start talking about it. I would very much enjoy Cardiff City to go up. Do you know what? And at the minute,
Wolves to go up.
I do want Wolves to go up. I want Wolves to go up. I do like Wolves a lot. I think they've got something really exciting at that club at the minute.
Change the face of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I do.
It's not another club, is it? It's just. It is exciting the way they're operating. How are they operating? Are they operating in a weird and wonderful way?
They are.
What's Mendes up to?
Mendes. Well, there's a lot of there's some interesting talk this week that Wolves are trying to talking about trying to sign Cavani.
Wow.
Yeah, I do like Wolves. They're the best striker in world football. Edson Cavani is the best striker in world football. Like he's best centre forward. Put it like that. Actually.
Yeah. Okay,
best centre forward in world football. There is no one better than him.
Nobody does it better. And he's got a handsome chap as well. So that was.
He's very scroonable, isn't he?
He's chiseled.
We're going to look that way now. 15 million on one player. The thing is, Chich, is with Wolves, we've talked about it. They got taken over, and they also got George Mendes involved at the club. So obviously he's super agent number one. And what they've done is taken players like Ruben Neves, who would ordinarily, he would have got his client, you know, he's their agent, so he would have got those players' moves to bigger clubs than Wolves. No offense to Wolves, he would have moved them on. Now they would probably then have gone out on loan, things like that, like and they wouldn't have played like Danny. What's his name? Real Madrid. Danny Caballeros. They would probably have gone out on loan. And what they've done is he said to the players, he said, look, go to Wolves, you'll stay at Wolves, we'll pay you a lot of money. You'll pay to get. Neves is on the same amount of money that he would be if he went to Inter or AC or Real, the other clubs that he was linked with. But he's playing week in, week out. They're using it to bring in players to basically farm them out. Now everyone's going to win because Wolves are winning because their profile has gone up on the European stage. Players that know they can get money and game time, and they're going to get the aim is to get in the Premier League ASAP. And the owner has said that he will spend whatever needs to be spent. to get them Champions League football, not just Premier League. He said he'll pay whatever to get them in the Champions League. And once they will then be moved on to other clubs. So Neves, who they paid, like 15 million for, he's unbelievable. His passing is crazy good. He will then eventually be sold on for more money. Wolves get more money. Neves joins a club that he actually wants to play for. Because let's be honest,
you've seen everyone's a winner from this situation.
Everyone is a winner. Because Wolves will get the money. That'll be then reinvested on more Mendes clients. And if they're not Mendes clients, they've got the other agents involved. So they've got links already created.
Players are happy they're playing.
Players are happy
they're
playing.
Wolverhampton.
Yeah, I mean, that is the downside. You've got to live in Wolverhampton. But, I mean, the West Midlands is a nice area.
Lovely place.
I went up there.
I
went up there to West Brom, see United play, and it was a nice area in bits. Not saying
consistent.
Bits.
Is it consistent in patches?
It is consistent in patches. It's consistent.
Theo.
Yeah.
Walcosian.
So yeah, we're going to have to look this way a bit.
Which we will.
We have to turn the TV down as well.
Yeah, we can do it. So yeah, we're just going to be chatting just briefly about this and the other. Yeah. That's it.
But it's done well in the Championship, which is hard. Yeah, the Championship is a very hard league to do well in. And Neves. So, I mean, and Jota as well. But yeah.
So yeah, listen, I want City and Wolves to go up. That would be the dream there.
Yeah, City and Wolves would be brilliant. But then we've said before as well, I've got a very, very soft spot for Forest and Derby, and I do think Villa. I've got a soft spot for Villa, but I think they're too big of a club to be at that level.
In stature.
Yeah, something about. I think Forest.
Yeah, Forest just hard. That's just your
safe.
That's just your view, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
Forest.
I've got nothing. My view on Forest is just they won back-to-back European Cups, and I just think that they haven't been in the Premier League for a long old time, and I'd just like to see them back up there. You know, I think they're a very big club. Very big. They are
very substantial.
They're a well-known club. They're very big. They've got a big fan base, and I do think I'd like to see them in the Premier League, but I don't think they do well in it. To be honest, I just want to see them in there. I think Wolves would do very, very well. But City net spend 1.5 million on one fan. I can't say it because Sydney the kids might watch these videos later. But yeah, it's true. The difference though with City, I don't know. What do you think of Warnock?
Everyone's got to love Warnock, right? It's the Warnock effect that's got it to this level.
It's an odd. The Championship at the minute is.
You can't not rate Warnock, surely. Does anyone out there not rate Warnock for what he's done?
For what he does.
Yeah. What he does very well.
Yeah, he's the big Sam of the lower level, isn't he?
I think it's fascinating to watch.
Yeah, he knows how to get clubs up.
He knows how to work players in order to get them up.
He just doesn't know how to keep them there.
He's just so old school.
And he can't sustain the level for as long.
No, for not long. But what managers do at top level? Your Mourinho's, your Conte's, whatever. You know, it's just a constant thing.
Yeah.
That's why everyone gets hacked off with Wenger.
I do like Warnock. I do think he's found his level. I would like to see Warnock be given, in the Premier League. I'd like to see
if they go up and then go down. I don't think it should matter.
Well, yeah, we've talked about this with Burnley, haven't we?
Yeah.
Before.
And look at Burnley now.
Yeah, look at Burnley now. It's amazing, isn't it, what happens when you actually give people time and they're allowed.
Some people, though, others, it's not a thing, is it? That's why.
Santa Maria. But yeah, Burnley kept to.
Will Burnley keep it consistent?
Yeah, but Burnley knew what they wanted. Burnley knew what they wanted,
and they weren't prepared to change.
In the Prem.
Church, don't know about that.
He look at Burnley. Burnley stuck with Dyche when they went down. They came back up. They're now fourth.
Yeah, and they stayed properly in their zone of comfort with everyone on the same page and everyone working together in that ethos.
What happened at Burnley is the exact opposite of what happened at Everton, where they went from not Everton, I think not Palace. Sorry, they had Pardew in
the Pardew.
Oh my God! If I had decent players, they had Pardew. Then they went to Big Sam, who has a certain way about it. Then they decided to bring in the Ball, who plays a completely different style of football. And now they've gone.
It's gone crazy weird. And now Roy's just brought it back down to it.
Yeah. Now they've got Roy in. Now consistency in their approach
with Roy, though.
to recruitment in the manager. A lot of money for that club. Oh, a lot of money and a lot of hassle. All he needed to do was think, right, these players have been bought and set up in a certain manner by a manager who plays a certain way. Now, they went to Bohr, who wanted them to play a completely different style of football, one that a lot of those players were not equipped to play.
Excitement or what? How do you think they...
Well, De Boer's a really good coach, and now the problem that you're going to have is that he's probably going to have to work to it. He didn't have a good time at Inter. You know, he wasn't very successful at Inter. But at Ajax, he was very good. But the problem is that Ajax play a certain way, and it's been ingrained in them to play that way.
Did you think they were sold on the excitement potential of getting the ball?
Well, yeah, they wanted
Crystal Palace
to play the same way that Ajax do. Now, the problem is none of those players were Ajax, you know, sort of, they weren't equipped to play that because the recruitment had been for a certain style. Now, it's the equivalent of going shopping.
Go on.
Oh, it's the equivalent of going shopping, buying eggs, and then coming back and trying to make pasta. It's...
You need to bring more time, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, you need to buy pasta. If you want to make pasta...
Make it out of eggs.
It would take a long time.
Yeah, you can do it.
But, do you know what I mean? You can't... Big Sam players aren't going to play like Johan Cruyff. Oh. It's not going to happen. There's a certain amount of players at that club who are equipped to play that football if needed. Kabay being one of them. But they weren't there. Now, De Boer was asked to come in and do something which he just was not.
It's true. And now you've got Roy steadying the ship.
Now Roy
Loftus-Cheek's looking good. I brought Loftus-Cheek in this week.
Did you?
I brought Loftus-Cheek in this week. That's what I did. Because I think he's showing a bit more promise.
I don't know who this kid is, but he can't fucking shoot. Ah, sorry, kids. I do apologise.
Not me.
You know. But yeah, Roy Hodgson is doing
wonders. Not he's just brought stability, I think. And that's
exactly stability is what they needed. Yeah,
stable Roy.
See what he said today about Benteke.
I did, yeah.
It's true.
It is true.
It's what he needs. It's a £30 million striker. He basically said we can't afford to carry him now.
But wasn't he defending him recently because the fans went a bit loco on him? Well, do you think that was justified? When he missed the penalty.
That penalty.
But I like it when strikers do that. It's just unfortunate. What do you think? Would you be against? I don't think it's going to do the club or him any good, considering that's what they've got. They need to make him work.
Special guest appearance from Chit, do you reckon? We need.
Boys, I'm off. Okay.
Yeah, I'm game.
Yeah, let's do it. So yeah, I think what was actually said about the Benteke game?
He said that they can't afford to carry a goal expensive goal scorer who's not scored goals, and also not contributing to the team
and to society.
Yeah, in general. Tackle.
It's a close slash tackle foul. Woof.
I'm not liking the formation of Mitchell.
They're quite high up on it.
Yeah, I'm not really the way I like.
I think it's hard because he missed a penalty. I think it's hard. But yeah,
he's not the penalty taker, and the penalty taker was still on the pitch and had scored a penalty in the game, and he took it off him.
Go on! Yay!
It's susceptible to the break. This. Now the problem that I had with it was if you are going to take it, hit penalty.
I don't think he stepped up thinking I'm going to take a really shit penalty.
It was terrible.
But, you know, different time, he's been banging them in left, right and centre. No one's seen the old school Benteke, though, have they?
No.
Do you still rate him?
At the right sort of club.
Because he's still pretty young, isn't he?
He's not that... Yeah, he's not that old. He's not that old at all. He's a weird one, Benteke.
Yeah.
Because I do rate him. I just think he needs the right manager.
Did you ever have him in a dream team when he was playing?
Yes, for Villa.
For Villa. Interesting. Let me ask you this. Did you see the Man City Swansea game last night?
No, last night I watched United and
did you go to bed early because it drove you to sleep?
I did go to bed early because I was knackered, but I watched the remainder of the United.
It was like a soothing nightcap there. Yeah.
It was not the best game of football I have seen. Ooh. This striker is awful.
Let me tell you this. I've come up with a headline for Man City. And I can use it quite a lot because it's quite a frequent thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sterling Silva.
Nice.
Do you like that?
I do like that.
See what I've done there?
I do see.
Do you want me to break it down to you?
I mean, you may need to break it down for some of the plebs.
I don't think I have to. It speaks for itself. It speaks for its bloody self, doesn't it?
It does.
I think those two players outright are playing at a very high level, especially Mr. David Silva, who is touted as one of the best players in the Premiership right now. Absolutely justified in terms of his.
He's brilliant, isn't he?
He's phenomenal.
The Samson effect hasn't taken hold either. I was concerned when he bowled with himself.
Just saying though, I've had Silva in my dream team for numerous weeks since the beginning, basically.
Yeah.
Look at him come to fruition now.
You always said that, didn't you?
I always said that.
He just used to ring me and say, I believe in David Silva.
And then I just hung up.
That was it. That's all he'd say.
That's all I needed to say.
All he'd say regularly does it. Rings me, I believe in David Silva. That's it.
I usually text it to you, though.
Yeah, you text me.
Have you got him in your dream team?
No, I got Sterling and have done.
That's that because Sterling Silva.
Sterling Silva.
That's what, because when I call you, you're like, let's do it.
One of us has got to have the other 50%.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works.
But Sterling, hey, he's been great, especially in dream team format. He misses a hell of a lot as well.
He does. He's just.
Who would you prefer to play, Sterling or Leroy Sané?
Not.
Oh, what have you got there? A chipstick? I don't mind if I do have a chipstick. Would you like a chipstick?
They are delicious. We like.
Oh, I'm just gonna have another chipstick.
You know, if any potential sponsors are watching,
I want to push for chipsticks. Oh, I'll just have. Oh, I can't help myself.
They're moreish.
Do you enjoy those chipsticks?
I am.
Oh, getting all kinds of flavours there. It's taking me to a different place.
Okay.
I think more people should eat chipsticks. Anyway, back to rambling. So yeah, we were discussing this just off live streaming. How fantastically well, obviously, Man City are doing, and it's the Pep effect, but it's also fantastic transfers in. Edison in goal is just doing nothing but impress myself and yourself and everyone, proving all the haters wrong. All of those haters. So yeah, I appreciate a bloody good keeper, and he's making some fantastic saves. The type of saves which are they're going under the radar, but they're so important, and I love that. That's one element of goalkeepers top level, which I appreciate, because it just changes things so much.
Yeah.
You know, he's saved them, he's rescued them so much at the minute. He's been great.
What are we doing?
I'm Vitesse.
I am them.
My other goalkeeper, Ran, it's unfortunate about Donnarumma, because he's been basically told by the fans to get the hell out. That's a very, very, very awful banner up about him and his brother. He was called a parasite for an 18-year-old goalkeeper, because an 18-year-old goalkeeper is going to make mistakes, but there might be just a bit too much money for those guys flying around, and they're not getting the results that they need either. So obviously goalkeepers do get in the neck quite a bit. It's just unfortunate for him though, because that's his club. I know football is fickle, but that is his absolute club.
Yeah, he's a great keeper.
On career mode.
You keep getting lost, apparently. That's a problem your end. We're fully fine, yeah.
I keep losing you.
Yeah, we're fine. That's a problem your end. Have you shared the link, by the way?
PS.
Share the link. Excuse me. Donnarumma is one of the... Do you think Donnarumma suffers because of his age?
Yeah, it's a lot to take on for an 18-year-old goalkeeper.
But also, do you think the level of expectation because of his undoubted ability?
I think the price tag and how much he signed on for, especially dragging on when he's could have gone here, there and everywhere, it unfortunately comes into effect. I think that's a damn shame.
Yeah, I do think there's an element as well with Donnarumma of just, as a lot of, obviously young players do, what's happened is that the level of expectation on him is so high. People are forgetting his age and just expecting that potential to materialize straight away.
Yeah.
It
just takes time, doesn't it?
Obviously, it takes time. Now, it's will he get time? Now, you'd imagine AC Milan, he should get time, but they're not having the best of best of times.
But it should be gelling more because of the team that they've assembled. We really thought there was a resurge of power when they've got to grips.
Signed a lot
season.
of players, but that's probably also very unsettling as well. They signed a hell of a lot of players, and they're all going to gel. They've got to take time to gel into this side.
More gelling.
Lots of gelling. They got the man. Gattuso's in, but have you heard the Conte rumours?
I have, and everyone keeps telling me that Carlo Ancelotti's moved back to London. Maybe he just likes London, guys.
Yeah.
Well, or he could be just lined up for Conte.
Yeah. Well, what seems to be happening, rumour-wise, it seems to be that they are. Conte is being lined up for AC, and Ancelotti is going to be the new national coach.
Okay.
That's the strongest rumours on both of those fronts. So it'll be Antonio Conte going to AC Milan, and they'll have more money.
Good tackle. That'll be interesting. But look, we've done a Carlo loving before, haven't we? Who doesn't love a bit of Carlo Ancelotti? What an absolute gent.
He's no, I don't know anyone who doesn't like Carlo Ancelotti. Oh,
great.
He's a great man. But yeah, no, that seems to be what's happening. But Italy are in no rush to make the appointment. They don't need to be, really. They've got nothing on.
Planned, are they?
No,
they're not doing anything next summer, are they?
They're not doing anything.
What do you think they're going to be doing? When it's sad to see, like,
they're going to be watching on the BBC.
De Rossi and everyone retiring. It's so last.
Not going to be
the tears of GG.
Not going to be anywhere near as sad as when you watch Buffon doing bloody match of the day commentary with Gary Lineker.
Oh, is that actually what's happening?
Well, there's talk that Buffon, because they had.
God, what my GG.
Well, you'd imagine that they're going to do punditry. I can't imagine De Rossi will, but
De Rossi would be so angry.
Yeah, I can't see De Rossi as sat next to Lee Dixon. I can't see it happening. However, I can
Mind
see.
you, they've had Jens Lehmann before as well. And
Jens Lehmann's got that in him.
and Oliver Kahn's been on there as well, right?
Yeah, they got him in.
Oh, come on, it might be good. But he's a gentleman goalkeeper. He's not like
I can see Buffon doing it. I can see Buffon doing it. And, they'd be stupid not to.
Is that just a bridge too far? Is that too much swoon in one area? That
I don't think. Oh, what is it? Why am I constantly getting teams that cannot shoot?
Yeah, it's definitely the team.
I beat you 4-1 off stream, and and last week I beat you with everything.
Off stream, is it? Interesting.
I've beaten you on stream. I am. Right, there you go. It's,
What?
Oh, wireless connection. Your video's been paused. Consider moving to a better signal or even end the broadcast. Sorry about that, YouTubers. There's a bit of we're back.
We are.
Signal keeps dropping in and out, but it's fine on my phone.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't bloody matter, does it? So Sterling Silva, we've done that. We've done Davie Moyes. We've done. Oh, it's a shame. Unite.
We need to change it out. We'll do it afterwards. Don't worry. We'll do some post-Ramble admin.
Radmin.
Radmin.
A bit of Radmin. So I was also bored by the fact that Arsenal are showing no signs of being Arsenal, which is highly concerning. My friend, a good friend of mine who is an Arsenal supporter, did not even want to watch him on Sunday.
But stepping up.
No, didn't want to bother. Switched off halfway through the second half.
Who we talk?
Just the usual. Yeah. I know 3 people, so you do the math.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming said person supports Arsenal.
I think he does,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I assumed it was.
So yeah, not even bothered. Absolutely bored rotten. Bored rotten finish.
Oh,
great finish. You 2-1 up now.
Yeah.
Sharp shooter, damn you.
I want it for you. My present to you.
Damn it.
Where is?
So yeah, and yes, last night was no true reflection of the Arsenal, which I know and support really.
No,
I've been standing up for them a lot. Oh, shit. A lot, but it's just a bit too wayward for me. Don't get me wrong, when they switched on, lovely to see.
What I did last night, I watched. I started watching West Ham Arsenal. That was going to be my game.
Yeah.
And I watched, quite a bit of it. But it just, West Ham were dogged.
Dogged.
They were set up very, very well. It just seemed to mean more to West Ham, which I'm assuming, almost in a way it does, I guess, because, obviously
it's the Davie Moyes effect.
But, Arsenal are genuinely now in the position where...
Do you think Davie Moyes is potentially finding his level again?
I think he's now at a club where the calibre of player there is higher than the calibre it was that he had last year, They're definitely better quality players.
I don't think he gave a flying fig about Sunderland. Do you think he's got more to prove here?
Definitely. Well,
this is it, basically.
Only signed a 6-month contract. He has to earn that new contract.
Yeah.
The only way of doing that is when they can't get relegated. However, they need to not get relegated well. You know, if you know what I mean. You can't. He needs to do a Allardyce at Sunderland.
Beachy.
Let me just pause this a minute. And just send it a text.
Let me just send a text.
And also, I'm going to just do that. But yeah, they've spent a lot of money, West Ham, stupidly as well. Like they made crazy signings. But that haven't worked out. And they're realising now that some of the players that they brought in were to fill positions that didn't need filling, as in Joe Hart.
That's such a stupid thing. Look, how much we discussed Adrian before, haven't we?
Oh yeah, he's a good keeper.
He's a crack.
He's solid.
He is very solid. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And look at the effect that's actually had straight off. Yeah, what's he played, like 3 games?
Oh, wrong ball.
3 games. What's the effect?
Did he play against? Yeah, he would have played against City, obviously, because he didn't. Joe Hart wouldn't have been able to play that game.
Damn it! It's offside. Oh,
offside. Yeah, Joe Hart wouldn't have been able to play that game, but he's a much better keeper than Joe Hart.
Absolutely, and it's showing. It's totally showing. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Like for Adrian to get his chance, I think it's a great thing. He's properly proven himself as well.
Do you know what I think has also improved in the last few games is Arnautovic.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
Would you class him as man of the match last night? Because Glenn Hoddle did. And as Knutson said, he had like 50% pass rate. He had like 4 shots on target, I think. But I think he is finding his feet again. It'd be harsh to say.
It's the thing.
Do you like him as a player, Arnautovic?
I do like Arnautovic as a player. I don't think he is as. I don't know. The problem that you have with Arnautovic is I do like him as a player. However, that fee again. I know the players can't pick the fee, and it shouldn't be what you judge them on and things like that. But it does play a part in how their sort of their season. That's
a crazy mentality to have.
No, but I can't now look at Arnautovic almost objectively in the same way that I did at Stoke, because I liked him at Stoke, and I do like him now as a player. But
so if Shaqiri had a big move, right?
Yeah.
And you judge him on said price, yeah? Is that what you're saying? Because we all know the thing with Shaqiri is the fact that he's a little genius, but he is temperamental, and getting the most out of him is fucking hard work, right?
Yeah. Do you know? I'm not saying we should judge him on.
Because how much was Arnautovic, by the way?
It was about 30 million. They spend a lot of money on players who don't have a lot of sell-on value.
Yeah. It's to the highest bidder, and they got tucked up, their leg lifted, and they just went for it. Mind you, damn you. But mind you, if it is West Ham, that's the type of ilk of play they need to go for if they're going to be sure of it.
Yeah, it's true.
But they've got awesome players like Lanzini, who we're a big fan of as well.
Yeah, Lanzini's a great player. Mm-hmm. We are big fans of...
Cresswell, also good. Adrian, very good. Andy C up front.
Andy Carroll needs to go to the Championship. Because he would eat it.
It's like Glenn Murray.
He's a Championship level player. He's not Well, basically, he was a Newcastle player. It's not going to be long until he goes back there.
That'll probably suit him because who do you think's going to get relegated now?
Right, Swansea are going to go down.
Ooh.
They're not creating. Swansea aren't creating enough.
I quite like the research in Wilfred Bonney though.
Yeah,
For the last three games, although I think he's similar to in the sense that he can't have dead weight around, and like he's proven it on a high level before, and he has glimmers of it, but I just think he's too comfortable.
He is, yeah.
I don't think there's any one. He'd be so frustrating if he was at your club. What he achieved to get a striker move to Man City from Swansea because he's performing so well, and then he's sort of I'll tap out of that. Is what it seems like off the cuff, and not prove it when he goes to Stoke when he's got another chance, and he falls down again, back to that level, and then he's still particularly not on form there. When he doesn't, it doesn't appear to try. Body language goes so far. Like Ozil always has it, but if you've got that in your locket, it must be so frustrating to see. That's where the problem is for Wilfred Bonney.
Oh,
Spicy.
Do you know the player who didn't do that? Who's been really impressive? Juve at Stoke, because he was signed for United.
He had a bit of a spite recharge though, didn't he? When he initially first signed.
Well, he signed. He signed. He was at United. He was at a huge club. It didn't work out.
And he's at Lazio now.
Yeah.
Holy hell! I had no idea.
Yeah.
Going straight in.
I watched Lazio play Roma, and Nani was feisty in that.
Do you rate him for United when he was there?
No.
Lucas Leidia's there as well.
Yeah.
What have I missed out on here?
Yeah. Felipe Anderson, obviously, as well. They go. Great squad.
Terrific. Do you know I found out
Harry Redknapp
today from Harry Redknapp, listening to him on a non-disclosed sports channel.
Yeah.
Do you know who he actually rates and loves?
Who?
One Jack Wilshere.
It doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise you?
No, that doesn't surprise me. Jack Wilshere has got the makings of a Harry Redknapp player.
Yeah, all over him. He's been tracking him.
He has got Harry Redknapp stamped all over him, that lad.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely loved him.
Do you know what Harry Redknapp's been?
Give me some Harry news. I know you're dying for it.
There's not really a great deal, but Harry Redknapp is currently doing can be seen doing seminars on cruises around.
Shut up.
Mediterranean cruises.
Like a day with.
Yeah, like you go to the conference centre, like the Sir Steve Redgrave suite or whatever you would have on these boats. Yeah. And Harry Redknapp's doing a chat, which is just insane.
That's wonderful.
It's great, man.
How much did you pay to see that?
Oh, I'd give a liver.
Well, you know what? I've got you for Christmas.
I'd give a liver.
Imagine that. Or if we just Skyped Harry Redknapp and he gave you a message.
Talking about Christmas, next week will be our Christmas special.
It will. It will be a cracker.
It'll be our Christmas cracker next week. Literally, we've got nothing planned.
We've got plenty planned. Don't listen to his viewers because we are on it with preparation. We'd like to do a crazy amount of. Go on.
Better than that to beat Wayne Hennessy's understudy. We're playing Marseille v Lazio.
And I've just realised because I've been hidden under a rock for so long that numerous players such as Nani and Lucas Labia are playing for Lazio now. So I've been living under a rock for a little while. I've not been keeping on top of my Italian football. I'm sorry. Apologise wholeheartedly. Ooh, something here. Dimitri Payet, remember him? He was good, wasn't he?
He was good.
He was bloody good, wasn't he?
He's I've watched quite a lot of league football this season, as we are aware. Last night.
Yeah. What did you watch?
PSG Strasbourg.
How did that go?
It was all right. To be honest, I was flicking back and forth between so many different games. In the end, I just settled.
Was it
on United?
Oh
because
God, that's so depressing.
It was just easier in the end, and I watched the Walking Dead mid-season finale. Oh, I thought that was winning as well. So yeah, that's a little bit of a peek behind the scenes of my
magician's curtain.
Liverpool, West Brom, Man United, Bournemouth, bit of PSG, Strasbourg, bit of Arsenal, West Ham, and the mid-season finale of The Walking Dead. And at times, I couldn't understand which one was The Walking Dead and which wasn't.
So what's going on? Phil Jones walking around.
Phil Jones is walking around with that look on his face.
A haggard look.
Is
he injured? Is he not? He'll pick up all the points, though. He'll pick up all the fantasy football points. That's why he's in my team. He'll probably be on a red. He'll probably play. He'll probably play as a corpse. He'll still get all the points. Are you going to bring him in?
Yeah.
I've had him in for ages because... Go on.
Oh, that was really beautiful.
There's
only a few people who will understand it because it's quite niche. But Phil Jones, Carl from The Walking Dead give the same face. They do. Look at that.
Can we do a knock-up? A smash-up?
We could do. Also, Rick from The Walking Dead, when he's trying to process information that he's not happy about, looks like Phil Jones. He's
so things Phil Jones looks like.
Yeah, Rick from The Walking Dead when he's trying to process information that makes him sad and confuses him, and he can't process it.
Oh, blimey, governor! I turned right cockney then. Right, this is a good game we got on to.
Oh.
What is it going to go? Yeah, Phil Jones, you threw myself in the way. Have you got any tips for this week's fantasy football?
I need some bloody tips.
Do you need some tips?
My long-term tip at the moment, or what I'm considering to be a tip, and may listen to myself, is Huddersfield's got a very, very nice little run of games coming up. But the problem is that none of the Huddersfield squads I've got faith in actually taking advantage of this. Yeah, I was going to Moyes, maybe.
Moyes wicked.
Yeah, but
loads of high players have got Moyes in.
He's very good at getting 2s and 3s.
Yay!
That was shocking. This game deserves a better opening goal than that.
Doesn't. I think it deserves it. Absolutely justified.
Is that Nanny?
No, I knew. Do you know what I think we should do? We should show it on here. Should we do a little one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna try this, everyone.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
FIFA Ramble. We're gonna do a little story.
Go on, do
it. Can we play the replay again?
Yeah, I'll get that set up.
Well,
hang on. I literally don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, look, just go. That's it. Go back, and then press triangle and press play.
We're just setting it up. I mean, go to the.
Press play. There we are.
Go to the FIFA Ramble Instagram account, and you are going to watch the goal.
The special goal. Look at that.
Open the scoring of this.
Open the floodgates. They're saying.
Floodgates, apparently.
Go on. Get in.
Or whatever.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's on the story now.
There. Social media in it. You ready? I'm pressing play. You're not even back.
Don't even care.
No. Do you know what I'm missing from this Marseille squad? Andre Pierre Ganache. That's what I'm missing.
Oh.
Or Gignac.
Gignac, who is in... Is he still in Mexico?
Probably with Rafael Marquez.
Oh, I love that. Him as a player. Brilliant. Staunch time.
Not a very good champ man player. FYI.
Because he's what, 36?
Just was never.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had him for a few. No way. Gignac.
Oh, Gignac.
Yeah,
Marquez must have been good.
Yeah, Moy I'm considering. Zanka I'm considering. I don't know. I need Chelsea coverage. The only one I can actually afford without weakening either defence or midfield even more is Willian.
Oh. What about David Silva? He's cheap still at the moment. Damn you!
I'm
8.1.
I know, but I've got Salah and Sterling.
What's your price range?
I've got 2 free transfers because I can make one, and I can make I combined probably like I don't know, about 12 million.
12. Okay. Because that's my team. I'm relatively comfortable with it because I've got Hazard and Silva.
Yeah, well, I was going to bring in Rooney.
I did do that.
The big difference there in price is that I've got Kane.
Are you sticking with Kane?
Salah.
You sticking with Kane? He's no transfer player. It's a curse. If whoever does that, it comes at a price. I like choosing those players just under the. I'm sure everyone does. I know, but with your strike force, it hasn't necessarily paid off just yet, is it?
No, it was paying off
dividends
for a while, and I mean, last night wasn't. Oh my God! I don't know what he's done there. I didn't tell him to do that. I've given away a penalty for no reason. There's no reason for that to have happened. He's just left his leg out. Might want to get rid of that. Look me in the eye, straight down.
Traveling, right? Interesting. So yeah, that's what I think. I might. I don't know. Duncan Hart, the next to go, but I might use one of my free hits soon.
I think I'm going to use my free hit this week.
Yeah.
I was going to bring in Rooney, but I need to bring in.
The problem I got with Rooney is he's probably not going to play he's not going to play whole games, but he's in just a decent pomp and he is a penalty taker. And I assume that he will be taking number of penalties, especially with Fat Sam. I mean, Big Sam. He's not Fat Sam, is he? Big Sam, man.
He's not Skinny Sam, is he?
He's got a massive head.
He's got
the head.
He's a big man.
Head the size of 3 King Henry VIII's heads. Rump. Oh, yes!
Was I offside there?
That's a filthy foul. No, you were not.
Well, I must have been offside because there's no way they would have pulled that back. I was through.
Your silence speaks volumes.
Yeah! Oh, heavens to...
Yes!
Oh, hell.
What a sieve.
We need the goalie sorted.
We do, yeah.
Oh, do you know what? Have it. Oh!
Whoa!
Close.
Lucas, come on, get out. And G. Oh, he's good here.
Yeah, he's good Spurs, isn't he? Just couldn't get him.
Couldn't get him.
Looking ahead.
What do you think is wrong with Spurs' squad, by the way?
I think they're now knackered. They looked exhausted last
Everyone
time.
was slagging off Dele Alli.
Well,
I don't think people should be doing that.
Because he's young and he's English and they're not allowed to have a dip in any form at all, let alone in a World Cup year. The minute, look, it's the same thing as Maguire and before. How many players before?
Which is why we feel that Alex Iwobi has dodged a shit bullet there.
Yeah. He has. How many players before, English players, have been brilliant and then has a... Jesus, come on.
He just Riyad Mahrez'd you.
He did Mahrez me.
Ghosted through.
How many players as England players have had potential and then a dip in form.
I'll tell you how many.
And then they jump on their back.
I'll tell you how many. Too many.
Too many.
Too many fallen soldiers.
Even Lampard and Gerrard
Adam Johnson
were criticised for that. Oh, you throw me there. You can't just drop Adam Johnson into it. Not unexpected. I need more notice.
Fallen soldiers.
I mean, it's true though. You know,
I'm just purely talking on expectation, football-wise. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's a good paper. God. Oh, straight through his leg. It's 3-2, by the way, guys.
It's 3-2 Lazio.
3-2.
But yeah, the problem that you have with Dele Alli now is that he had a couple of blinding seasons. Spurs' form has dropped.
Still so young, though.
He's really young. And
do you know what I think as well?
The level of expectation is so high on him that at any point, if that drops, at any point, like immediately they're going to get on his back and start criticizing.
Do you know what I think though as well? The Eriksen effect.
Yeah.
He's being more free roll, and they're just like unleashing him, go crazy.
It's,
Before he played a bit rigid because that's what he was told to do to make Dele Alli and Harry Kane look a bit better, I think.
Well, it's good. Look, the
Under
same
the
thing
radar.
that's happened with all these players will at some point soon happen to Winks. At some point soon, it will also happen to Harry Kane. If it hasn't already begun, because I think it has.
Not on Harry Kane. I think Harry Kane's one of those untouchable.
This is the thing. I don't know whether or not the rumblings of Harry Kane, the criticism that I'm seeing, is based purely on fantasy football. That's the problem, because I follow on Twitter quite a few fantasy football accounts, and there's a lot of shit talking about him. But I think, it's hard sometimes to say whether or not that's
I just feel with Harry Kane, he's found this utter sweet spot of when he needs to score. He's just found a method of doing it, which is I haven't seen. He's been really smart with his play, and he's really developed over time. So I enjoy seeing Harry Kane play because of that fact, because he offers something strangely different.
Yeah. It's odd, because I still stand by he's not a good footballer.
But that's what I mean. He must play so smart. He must play really smart. He must have a really good football brain, and I just don't know what it is.
He is but
it's fascinating to watch and develop. But you can't take it away from him.
Yeah,
one more. You can't take it away from him, the fact that he's done that season after season after season.
It's weird, isn't it? Because he just keeps scoring goals, and I'm convinced he's not good.
But he is.
I know, he's just.
And he's consistently good as well.
Who are you? Inter.
I like Inter Milan.
Okay. Well, I've got to go a certain level.
Right, this is our last game. We're going to wrap it up after this, everyone.
Do you know what? I'm not even going to keep flicking through. I'm just going to go AC.
Good call. Donnarumma.
I wonder if he'll make a catch like I was telling you.
He is a catch. Gold classic. Better watch out. Donnarumma. Bonucci. Mustachio.
I don't even know.
Booming. That's lovely.
That's one.
Who's your Italian team if you could choose to play for? You play for Roma, would you?
Roma. I always liked Roma.
Did you always used to have a little sweet spot for Sampdoria when you used to watch James Richardson? And David Platt was there.
Yeah,
I did enjoy that. I think it was because their kit this waved me, and because David Platt was one of my favourite players at the time. You know, that iconic string and the band around it.
Yeah.
And they had Lombardo as well, which was amazing. Loved seeing Lombardo play.
But no, Roma was always mine because I liked Totti and De Rossi. Yeah. Totti and De Rossi.
Totti.
And De Rossi. So De Rossi is one of my favourite players of the last 15 years. I think he's superb.
Come on, last one. We're doing a Milan derby. Let's do it. Good luck to you, sir.
And you. United.
Yeah.
Do you
think Van Gaal's still behind the scene? Oh!
You injured him? Oh no, he's up.
He's celebrating. Yeah. He's fine. Do you want to show that on our Instagrams?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you think that's worthy? Because I don't know if we can top mine. Let's save it for the great goals.
Yeah, let's save it for the.
Because I don't think this was a great goal, do you?
It was a lovely pass to him. Look at this tackle afterwards. Now, I shoot and bang, you take him right out.
Committed.
On my on my career mode save.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your career mode save.
I went in as Alexis Sanchez. Yeah, I scored.
Mm-hmm.
I took it past Ben Foster. As Ben Foster stood up, he caught underneath Sanchez's trailing leg, picked him up off the ground. He slammed to the ground. He's out for 3 weeks with a 3 months. Sorry, with a dislocated shoulder because Ben Foster body slammed him after he scored the goal.
Huh.
It was blatantly just a glitch in the game. I was furious.
3 months out.
3 months out, Alexis Sanchez. Oh!
It's a bit of an onslaught at the moment. I'm not content with this. Ah. Oh, shut up. Nibble.
Do you think Wenger will still be at Arsenal next season?
He's going to die there. Basically, that's what I think.
He's strapping himself in.
Oh, was it? It was.
It was. Donnarumma could do nothing.
Donnarumma, there's fans with banners, even on this game, saying he's a parasite and they want him out.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It's ridiculous, that. I can't get over that.
Yeah, that's harsh for an 18-year-old. Oh, you were so close to keeping that out. It was mustachio. Oh!
Look at how close that is. That is unbelievable.
Wowza. Oh, no, it's
not.
Oh,
no, it's not.
No, it's not. It was definitely a goal.
It was definitely.
Come on.
That was even more of a goal than Frank Lampard's.
Howitzer.
It's Germany. That still stings some people, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They could have lost 4-2. My brother-in-law deciding that he actually supported Wales.
Yeah.
Because now that's it. He went to all the Euro games. He went to all. In fairness, he has been going for many, many years now. However, back in 2010, he was an England fan, and he talks to me about it all the time. He's like, when I came to see Wales in the House Park, forgetting. I was like, I've known you for 14 years. I've been your brother-in-law for 11. I know you used to support England. I was like, you never used to support Wales. You used to say Wales was shit. And he still, I reckon, loses sleep about that Lampard goal.
Was he on the Don't Take Me Home documentary?
Do you know what? I still haven't seen that.
Do you know what? I haven't seen it either.
No. I haven't talked about documentaries. No, let's just talk normal football.
Speak about
Have you seen them on Referees?
No. Was that on the Flicknex?
It's on. Do you know what it is on?
Cool.
My DVD cabinet. If you would like to borrow it, it's very, very good.
Wowza!
I bought it with money.
With actual money.
None of that euros. This was before Brexit.
What's it about?
It's the Euro 2008. and it just literally follows the refs for it. So you've got that was the year Spain won.
Yes, it was.
I was thinking of this earlier. I couldn't remember if Spain won the World Cup or the Euros first, and it was the Euros.
It was the Euros because remember when they lost their first game, and that was like a massive wake up call for them, or they got undone. And I remember watching that. Do you know where I was? Do you know where we were? We're in the Maldives.
Were you
2010,
really?
yeah, absolutely right.
Oh, you.
Yeah, that's right. Deal with it.
But yeah, it follows the refs for that tournament. Yeah, and it follows like the select how they get given the games they get given. Interestingly, that's the tournament that remember the Dutch goal that was given as onside. I think it was the Dutch goal. It was given as onside because the player was behind the goal line. He was off the field. He was behind the actual goal, lying injured.
Lie on.
And it's really interesting. It gives you a different view of refs. You won't watch it and then criticise refs in the same manner.
Even if they're really bad.
Yeah, even if they're really bad. I'm going to suggest that we play the second half of this off stream. Or do we play this?
I think so. I think we should end this here.
Yeah, I think we end it here.
We've done it. You've had your fill. Thank you ever so much for watching us talk nonsense and play rubbish FIFA. We do totally appreciate it.
We do appreciate every single one of you.
Right. Goodbye, Facebookers. You've been great. We will see you next week for the Christmas Cracker Special Bonanza.
Cracker Ramble.
Bye. Okay, YouTubers. Now they've gone.
No, they've gone. We're going to do another hour.
It's a real party. It's when it gets raw. We're going to say goodbye, but thank you ever so much for watching. Whoever watches, whoever spends time on this, thank you ever so much. Buy some chipsticks at your local corner shop.
Smyths or
Smiths, whatever. Enjoy them because they're fantastic. Right, we'll see you next week for a Christmas cracker or so.